talking about magnetism and aura. This is not something that I'm new to, something I have experienced. Yes, magnetism, where everybody is just interested in you. The doors people knock and it's not opening. It's open for you without even you knocking. And also, you repel people. People just hate you for no reason. This is what aura does. Now, how do people become magnetic? Why would there be too many people in a gathering and there is just one guy who is effortlessly commanding attention? I will not give so many keys, but I will give one. One key to magnetism, or maybe I'll give two or three. One key to magnetism is self-love. The truth is, no one can love you more than yourself. And if you don't believe you are a big D, nobody will. So if you have this care for yourself, if you have this love for yourself, deep love for yourself, you have made peace with yourself. You can sit in silence with yourself without looking for anything to fill the space. It becomes a magnetic field to you. Why? Because the universe have a way of drawing people to lean on the man who choose to stand alone. Yeah, the universe have a way of doing that. So when you fall in love with yourself, when you have respect for your body, because this body is God's temple, when you treat it truly like an altar, when you have passionate respect for it, you treat it like an altar. You know that this is God's temple. The moment you treat it like an altar, you attract worshippers. Because worshippers come to altar to worship. If you are not being magnetic, it's because you are not yet an altar. You don't think you are a big deal. Worship do not happen in ordinary places. Worship take place in temples. There are people who are just very detached. They just don't care. They have so much respect for themselves. And sometimes their carelessness almost look like pride. And yet people just chase after them. People run after them because they have made their body a temple. So fall in love with yourself. Be more comfortable in silence than in discussion with people. I'm not saying you should stop discussing with people. We've got to be social. But be very more comfortable when you are alone with yourself than when you are with people. You see, when you are always running away from yourself to fill the space with people, you lose magnetism. Because friendship with the world is enmity with God. But the one who is in touch with himself find peace. These have said to you that in the world you will face tribulation, but in me you find peace. These are the code of magnetism. I said I will give 1, 2, or 3. Let's talk another one. Another one is obsession. If you have this vision that you are so passionate about, it consumes you. The intensity burns out everywhere you go. The intensity of this vision burns out everywhere you go. One man who is so magnetic is Mr. Beast. He is currently the biggest YouTuber. He said something in one of his interviews that YouTube is what he think all day long for 10 good years. And I'm like, no wonder he has this attraction power. Millions of people are always streaming his series. When you have this something you are very intense about, or you are on a research on a journey on some, like, you know what, you have a vision that you are so intense about chasing, it becomes a magnetic field in your aura. You draw people to you and they don't even know what is pulling them. They don't know what is pulling them. These two things, I think we'll just leave these two. If you get these two right, you will naturally change. Yes.